All right, it is time to get cozy. It's almost 9 o'clock at night, but since we're in Alaska, the sun is still up and blaring. We have till like midnight before it goes down, so we have time. We have time. This is mostly decaf with like a little bit of regular coffee in there just for like a kick, you know? Just figured we'd sit down with a nice cozy warm cup of decaf coffee mostly and just chat about pregnancy. I didn't document any of my other pregnancies, but this one I kind of wanted to just because I feel like this is my last one, and so I kind of wanted to go over it a little bit. This one is completely different from my other two. We are not going to find out the gender until birth. I found out with my other two, I have boys, and so I figured, you know what, this is our last one. I'm here in Alaska by myself. My husband is in Colorado, and he doesn't really get to experience this pregnancy. And so I wanted to do something that we could both share together that was special. And since he can't come to the appointments or feel the baby kick or, you know, sing to it, you know, like right on my stomach. So I figured this would be kind of a cool thing for us to do. I am extremely nervous that he will not make it up here in time. Since it's my third, I think I'm gonna go fast. Maybe the baby will come early. So me thinking through what in the world am I going to do? Who am I going to call? Because my other two were in the middle of the night. It's like 1 or 2 in the morning that I started. And Javi, my second, came like that. I got into the hospital. They didn't even check me in before I gave birth to him. It was so fast. And so I'm really nervous that what if I start going into labor and I'm not gonna be able to drive to the hospital? You know, your mind just starts racing and I just go down rabbit trails and spiraling basically. So I'm trying not to do that. I'm just praying, God, please let them be here before I give birth. So they're gonna come about a week early. I'm due August 10th. So they'll be here a week early, which I still feel like is like pushing it, but hopefully, you know, it'll all work out. It'll all be fine. It will be, please God. Please send your prayers. Please send your prayers. I genuinely appreciate that. But going back to this one being so different is that my boys, I just wanted salty fries. That's all that I wanted. I just wanted salty fries all the time. And a Dairy Queen ice cream. So like a chocolate Dairy Queen ice cream. So that is sweet. But this one, I just want candy. I just want sweets and any sugar and spice. And I am not a spicy person. Like I do not like spice. And it's been giving me heartburn. But I'm just like, I want spice even though it's going to give me heartburn. Make that make sense? I don't know, but you know, I think this one is a girl. That's my thoughts because it is so different. But again, you know, every baby is different. Everyone's going to tell you every baby is different or every pregnancy is different. And so I would be really surprised if it came out a boy, but that's just me. And I'm going to let my husband name this one. I am trying my hardest. So I don't have any names. I have one name for a girl. One, maybe two. Maybe like 2 names that are like floating around. But really, I am trying to let him name this one. So I've been praying, please God, do not let me hate the name that my husband picks. I know that's so terrible, but yeah, I'm trying to let him do this one because it's our last one. We named the first one together. I kind of named the second one, he says, even though I feel like it was still consensus, but whatever. And then, so he really wants to name this one. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to try and give up my control issues and let him do it. Another prayer, sending up a prayer for that. So the heartburn is kicking in early this time. I had heartburn with the other boys, but I have Tums everywhere, in my purse, in my car, in my backpack, on my nightstand. The doctor even gave me a little bit more than whatever Tums is. They gave me medication for it, so I'm not taking so many Tums at a time. But yeah, the heartburn, just anything and everything, even water. And my very first pregnancy, I think I gave someone the advice of, oh, just drink water. If you have heartburn, just drink water. That'll soothe it. It will cool it down. Absolutely not. It will not. That'll flare it up as well. So nothing has seemed to work. Sometimes I'll drink a nice cold glass of milk. I feel like sometimes that works, but then sometimes it doesn't. So who knows? I don't know. The only other thing that I'm taking is my prenatals. And I actually got really sick this pregnancy, which I did not get any sickness, no nausea. I was not sick that I can remember. My husband says, yes, I did, but I do not remember getting this sick. Nauseous and throwing up. Oh my goodness. First trimester. Another reason that I think it's a girl. Any of my mamas out there, let me know like what your symptoms were and if they correlate my symptoms with a boy or a girl. I think it correlates with a girl. I really do. My husband's like, pray for us if we have 3 boys. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 3 boys? Yeah. But we'll see. I'm just trying to relax. This is the heaviest I have been for a pregnancy. My first, I was in the best shape of my life. I had just come back from a deployment. I was working with a personal trainer. I was eating really well, which is very difficult for me. I have never been a good eater, like a nutritious eater, a healthy eater. I've always just worked out so that I can eat crappy. And I know as I get older, that's not gonna work. So for that pregnancy, I was in the best shape of my life. I was good to go. The second one, I was just like, I was still in shape, but not as much as I was with my first. And this one, this is the heaviest I've ever been. So me getting out and walking around the block with my dogs, going super slow because Major is super old, that's hard for me. And that's embarrassing. So I did actually create a free 7-day faith and fitness challenge. 1, because I need it. And 2, I figured it could help other people. And plus it's always nice to do something with other people. So I created that and that'll be up on the website. I'll have that link below. But I want to do that because I need a little motivation. Once I get motivated to do something, once I've started and get going, I'm good. I can be self-motivated. But lately it's just starting, and the starting I'm like, nah, I'm good. So I'm a little nervous about this pregnancy because I am the heaviest I've been and I can feel it. I feel like I can't breathe as much as I used to be able to, which I know I'm in my 3rd trimester. This is how you get, but it was not this bad with my other 2. So there's just symptoms that I can tell that I'm like, if I wasn't this heavy, like swollen ankles, I didn't get those before with the other boys. And if I did, it was probably like maybe a couple times. This is like every day that I get the swollen ankles, and it's just, I can tell the difference. But of course, the other things that I'm doing is I'm drinking a lot of water, which I normally don't drink this much water. But with my previous pregnancies, I was the same way, is that I would just be so thirsty for water all the time, which I'm really grateful for because, water is great for you. So I need to be drinking way more water and a lot less coffee. But I do drink way less coffee when I am pregnant than when I am not. I also have ADHD. You'll notice that I will start a sentence and then go off on something else in the middle of a sentence and never come back. I'm sure I've done it many times in this video. I do it all the time, and that's just how I am. So now I cannot take my medication because I finally got prescribed medication for it. So I didn't realize that I was just medicating myself through coffee. I would drink coffee all day long. And so I would drink a lot of coffee, but now when I'm pregnant, I just don't want it as much. So I do typically do just 1 cup a day, which is wildly rare for me. But yeah, I don't even know where I was going. See? And then pregnancy brain is also a really big thing going on as of recently. So, you know, we're just embracing it. It's fine. I am embracing it. I pray that you would give me grace and some of your mercy and some of your advice. That would be great. But anyways, I know this is kind of just me rambling, but I just wanted to sit down. This is really more for me, but if this is interesting and you're enjoying this, thank you so much for hanging out with me and just kicking it. I love that. And I want to do kind of more laid back videos where I'm just chatting with you. I just wanted to kind of giving you an update of kind of what is going on in our situation. And then also, you know, my symptoms and what I think. And, you know, I'm so excited to have the birth and just figure out if it's a boy or a girl. I am very excited about that. But honestly, it's not really bugging me. People are like, oh, I just don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it. And this one, I'm like, it is what it is. And I don't know, it's not bugging me this time. Whereas before it would have. But this time I'm like, meh, we're good. As long as it's healthy, I am good. So anyways, please say your prayers for me that I do not give birth before my husband gets here. Please, Lord Jesus. And then also that possibly we don't have 3 boys. But if we do, you know what? It's God's will, and he equips us to be able to handle any situation, even though we may not feel like we are able to. That happens to me a lot. But he always is there and will help you get through it. So, gotta get it going. I'm really tired and you can probably feel it through the screen. This is why I'm drinking some coffee. But I haven't been sleeping that great at night. I'm gonna go take a nice hot bath with some Epsom salt, whatever, with some salt, with a candle, and just relax. The baby's been moving and been kicking, which I'm so grateful for, but also I'm like, ugh. So anyways, I hope you have a great and wonderful, blessed evening. I will see you guys in the next video. I'll pop some videos on the screen for you guys to check out between now and my next upload. I will see you in the next video. Bye, friend. Regular coffee. I don't really know what to say about it. They gave me medication for it.